Hello, people of the internet. My name is Preston. I am the programmer here at Leafy Games.
And I'm George, the artist, and in this video, we'll be talking about the changes we made for 0.49a, which should be out now.
Yep, so the first thing I think we'll go over is we've made some improvements to the trading system. And so essentially, when you purchase stuff from shops, we've redone the menu. And we have further plans for it, but for now, it basically does the same thing as before. We just kind of made it a little prettier and hopefully a bit more usable. And we have more plans in the future to allow stuff like swapping and some other stuff.
Yeah, that should be I'm really excited for that.
So yeah, you can see the your sort of consumables on the side there, fuel capsules, coolant, and your missile reloads.
So yeah, however many missiles you have in your silos. And obviously we can't buy any more because we can only hold 10 tracker missiles, but if we shot one, that would give us the option to buy, and if we had other ones, we could replace them here. We can also buy coolant in 5% increments. And if there's less than 5%, the price will adjust accordingly, so you won't be buying coolant that you can't use. And you can also purchase fuel capsules one at a time. So it's a little simple. Still, early, you can sell whatever you have in your cargo in this tab. You can also sort the items by the name, the type. So this will arrange them by turrets and warp drives and reactors. Or you can arrange it by price if you're, particularly stingy with your credits. Nothing wrong with that. So we've also, if you're in a sector that allows you to install ship components, you can do everything, from here. So we can install. We don't have to go to the install ship components screen. We figured this is basically the same thing, and it's just a little more friendlier for the players.
Yeah, just to reiterate, that will only work when you're near a repair depot or a shop that allows you to install components. So, but it's more of a just convenience thing. We just threw it into the same menu so that you don't have to open up comms and hit install. You could just go to your normal menu. So.
What's interesting as well is if you notice these little sector circle icons actually change in size now based on how far they are away from your ship. So we can actually see that 1036 is a bit farther than 422, and 422 is a bit larger. It's just kind of a smaller little detail that helps the pilot know which sectors are farther away. We figured it'd be helpful. One of the other big changes we made in this update is seamless warp travel.
Yeah, so it's still a work in progress as everything, but there's no loading screen anymore when you warp. So now it will essentially be loading and unloading while you're playing the game, so you can interface with computers, talk to people, do whatever you want while you're traveling. And that's the other big difference, is there's a travel time. You don't just instantly move from one sector to the next. So yeah, I guess we'll start the warp jump.
Yep.
So now we are in the warp jump, and it is indeed loading and preparing everything for us.
What's really cool is that you can actually see the sectors moving as you move throughout the system, and
you can see it on the star map as well. You can see yourself.
Yes. Here we are, reaching our destination.
And it gives you a skip option as well. Once every player has been loaded and a certain amount of time has passed, it will let you skip the jumps.
Mm-hmm.
At least for now.
A lot of you may not understand, may not notice, but you can hold space and see the sectors when there's enemies around. I don't think we were super clear about that, and I think some of you may have just assumed that you need to kill everyone before you can warp again. So we'll be making changes to this in the future, probably some kind of toggleable option. But yeah, that in case you didn't know, that's a useful little piece of information that we might not have communicated properly earlier.
Indeed. So yeah, those are the major changes. I think they're pretty cool. So there might be some technical slight issues with how the thing is loaded. Might be some stuttering here and there.
Yeah.
We're still ironing out the kinks, so But I hope
it can be a surprisingly tricky system to get working right.
Yeah, so it has to load everything fast enough that it's ready, but slow enough that the game doesn't start stuttering or chugging. So it's still a work in progress, but we hope that you like where we're going. We think that a seamless warp experience makes the galaxy and everything feel just that much more sort of connected. And we think it's pretty cool.
As you can see, just holding space and clicking skip here can immediately get you there. So if you have a particularly long travel time, or if everyone else is just really impatient when they get to the next sector, you can skip. Otherwise, you can take that time to manage your components, apply some talents, discuss a strategy. I mean,
Yeah, we're hoping for it to be a sort of a downtime in between the more maybe perhaps chaotic combat type things. So yeah, to discuss strategy, put everything back, turn on the safety, or do whatever you have to do instead of just fade to black instantly in the next sector. And that also causes problems where people aren't done loading so some people will finish loading before others, and then so basically people will get stuck in a loading screen while the other players are fighting an enemy. So that this system also will help resolve those type of issues as well, because the skip button will only show up when everyone is ready to essentially and loaded.
So yeah, that's those are some of the bigger changes we've made. If you want to read the whole list, as always, you can look at the description of this video for a link to the release notes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Let us know what you think, and please enjoy.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Hope you enjoy the update. Thanks, guys.
Have a good one. Bye.